Rebecca Johnson isn't quite sure how she contracted Ebola. Working as a nurse at the only Ebola treatment center run entirely by Sierra Leoneans, she had followed every safety protocol. Nevertheless, one day in November, she received the worst possible news, that she had been infected with the Ebola virus and was no longer a caregiver at the treatment center, she was now a patient. Her world was collapsing. Friends and relatives stayed away. But after the initial despair, and thanks to the treatment received at the center and the support from her colleagues, she eventually started to recover. Rebecca had the opportunity to tell her story to the world when United Nations Secretary General Ban Ki-moon visited the Ebola treatment unit in late December.
I began to see improvement within 2 to 3 weeks of my diagnosis. The medical staff presently was also supportive and provided me with constant motivation, shaking me and forcing me to believe that this is not the end of the world.
On 12 December, Rebecca and 21 other Ebola survivors were discharged from PTS-1. Now Ebola-free, she had to face another obstacle, stigma.
I was given a certificate to show that I was Ebola-free. However, many people still treat me as if I have Ebola.
Rebecca not only has made a full recovery, she's now back at work at the treatment unit caring for others. As she read her speech, she could barely contain her tears.
Even though there is no certain cure for Ebola, even treatment is not best chance at survival.
Ebola caregivers continue to suffer stigma and discrimination. Many have been shunned by their communities. Despite the risks, Rebecca and others are willing to pay that price in order to help save lives.